If following Jesus makes your life easier, you might be doing it wrong. Have you ever wondered why following Jesus sometimes feels like walking against the wind? Even when you're trying to do what's right, to love others, to live with integrity, to honor God, it can feel like the world pushes back harder. That's not a coincidence. Jesus told his disciples in Matthew 10:16-25 that persecution would come, not in just one form, but in many. Before we talk about those forms, listen carefully. As I talk through these 4 types of persecution, don't listen for someone else. Listen for the one that's touching your life right now. Because one of these may already be shaping how you walk with God. Persecution 1. Religious persecution. This is the kind most people think of first. Opposition from other belief systems, from religious extremists, from people who openly reject Christ. In many parts of the world, Christians face prison, rejection, even violence, simply for confessing the name of Jesus. But for many of us, it looks quieter than that. It looks like being laughed at when faith comes up, being left out of conversations, being told, keep your religion to yourself. Jesus said in John 15:18, if the world hates you, remember that it hated me first. The issue wasn't really you, it's who you represent. When your faith is mocked, don't respond with bitterness. Respond with the calm confidence of knowing who you belong to. Persecution 2. Political persecution. This is the kind when systems try to silence faith. In history, this meant believers thrown into arenas for refusing to call Caesar Lord. Today, it may look like laws that restrict prayer, policies that push faith out of public life, pressure to stay silent to keep your job, reputation, or platform. It looks like hesitating before speaking truth because you're calculating the cost, wondering what you might lose if you're honest. Even if you're not facing this directly, stay aware. Faith and freedom often walk hand in hand. Pray for wisdom to live boldly but responsibly, to speak truth not with anger but with conviction and peace. Persecution isn't rejection, it's alignment. Let me say something clearly. If your faith never costs you anything, it may not be faith yet. Persecution 3. Relational persecution. This one cuts the deepest. Because sometimes persecution doesn't come from strangers, it comes from people you love. Family who doesn't understand your devotion. Friends who drift away because your life no longer matches theirs. Jesus warned us in Matthew 10:36, a man's enemies will be those of his own household. It looks like sitting at a family table where everyone is laughing and suddenly you realize you don't belong the way you used to. If you've lost relationships because of your faith, remember this: God sees your pain. Stay loving, stay patient, let your quiet consistency speak louder than arguments ever could. Persecution isn't rejection, it's alignment. Persecution 4. Universal hostility. This is the broadest kind, when society as a whole turns cold towards faith. You feel like an outsider everywhere, at work, online, even among peers. Jesus said, "You will be hated by everyone because of me." In seasons like that, loneliness sets in. It looks like scrolling through voices that mock what you hold sacred, while you quietly wonder if anyone else still believes. But remember this: you are never alone. When the world feels against you, cling to the truth that God is for you. You may be rejected by the world, but you are accepted by the King. These forms of persecution were foretold by Jesus, not to scare us, but to prepare us. We're called to endure with integrity, with courage, with dependence on God. So when the pressure comes from culture, family, or systems, don't see it as failure. See it as confirmation that you're walking the narrow road Christ walked first. Persecution isn't rejection, it's alignment. If you've been feeling isolated because of your faith, this message wasn't random. God sees you, and you're not weak for feeling tired. If you want more messages that strengthen quiet faith, not hype, not fear, but truth, subscribe and walk this road with us. Your support helps share encouragement with others who need it too. And as always, keep walking by faith, not by sight. Which persecution has challenged your faith the most? Religious, political, relational, or universal? You're not alone.